Sawadee ka. Today we are going to practice saying 100 sentences with was, wasn't, were and weren't in them. In one of my previous videos we talked about present tense, but this time we will be talking about past tense. For example, I, he, she, it will be followed by was. You, we, they will be followed by were. Each one will either need a noun, adjective, preposition, verb plus ing, or verb free. Here are some examples. I was a teacher. Teacher is a noun. He was handsome. Handsome is an adjective. She was at home. At is a preposition. We were watching TV. Watching has verb plus ing. He was punished by his mum. Punished is verb free. This is the positive column. As I explained earlier, I, he, she, and it are followed by was. You, we, and they are followed by were. For example, he was a student. This is the negative column. I, he, she, and it will be followed by was not or wasn't. You, we, and they will be followed by were not or weren't. For example, he wasn't a student. This is the question column. It's a bit different to the other two because you do it the opposite way. Instead, was will become before. Was I, was he, was she, and was it. Were you, were we, and were they. Was he a student? If you don't understand that last column, don't worry, we will be doing another lesson on it. Please listen and repeat after me. He was rich. He was rich. She was nice to me. She was nice to me. I was a student. I was a student. It was my mistake. It was my mistake. It was your fault. It was your fault. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault. I was interested in fashion. I was interested in fashion. My favourite colour was blue. My favourite colour was blue. My favourite sports were swimming and cycling. My favourite sports were swimming and cycling. My best friend was Lily. My best friend was Lily. She was so friendly. She was so friendly. We were close friends. We were close friends. She was my neighbour. She was my neighbour. She was teaching English yesterday. She was teaching English yesterday. They were listening to her. They were listening to her. They were enjoying music last night. They were enjoying music last night. They weren't nurses. They weren't nurses. It was my holiday destination. It was my holiday destination. He was a Muslim. He was a Muslim. He wasn't a Muslim. He wasn't a Muslim. She was a Christian. She was a Christian. I was a Buddhist. I was a Buddhist. They were trying to help your friends. They were trying to help your friends. This was my car. This was my car. It was a lovely cat. It was a lovely cat. He was my close friend. He was my close friend. It was in the box. It was in the box. The cat was under the chair. The cat was under the chair. I was afraid of the dark. I was afraid of the dark. Jane and Lily were friends. Jane and Lily were friends. Rose wasn't a smart girl. Rose wasn't a smart girl. She was a little girl. She was a little girl. She was so friendly. She was so friendly. She wasn't so friendly. She wasn't so friendly. They were playing at the park. They were playing at the park. Her brother was a soldier. Her brother was a soldier. You were my best friend. You were my best friend. We were playing hide and seek. We were playing hide and seek. The boys were playing football. The boys were playing football. He was a singer. He was a singer. It was raining yesterday. It was raining yesterday. Simon and Jake were policemen. Simon and Jake were policemen. I was very tired last night. I was very tired last night. I was so hungry. I was so hungry. She was in the kitchen. She was in the kitchen. I wasn't in the living room. I wasn't in the living room. Those were my books. Those were my books. That was her handbag. That was her handbag. They were my neighbours. They were my neighbours. He was at home. He was at home. He wasn't at work. He wasn't at work. They were in the garden. They were in the garden. She was very polite. She was very polite. It was on the table. It was on the table. John was watching us. John was watching us. The candle was burning. The candle was burning. She was jealous of me. She was jealous of me. I was worried about you. I was worried about you. I was impressed. I was impressed. I was mad at you. I was mad at you. You were very crazy. You were very crazy. He was laughing at me. He was laughing at me. I was disappointed in you. I was disappointed in you. They were policemen. They were policemen. She was beautiful. She She was beautiful. They were in the living room. They were in the living room. John was washing his car. John was washing his car. They were learning English. They were learning English. I wasn't practicing my English. I wasn't practicing my English. The teacher was teaching us. The teacher was teaching us. We were going out last night. We were going out last night. He was very happy. He was very happy. There were many books on the shelves. There were many books on the shelves. I was excited. I was excited. It was very annoying. It was very annoying. This book was very interesting. This book was very interesting. I wasn't confused. I wasn't confused. You were in a good mood. You were in a good mood. I was in a good mood. I was in a good mood. I was getting better. I was getting better. I was calling him, but he didn't answer the phone. I was calling him, but he didn't answer the phone. I was on my way. I was on my way. I was leaving home. I was leaving home. I was on the bus. I was on the bus. He was in the car. He was in the car. I was listening to you. I was listening to you. I was talking to you. I was talking to you. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you. You were so lazy. You were so lazy. It was on sale. It was on sale. They were in the building. They were in the building. Your key was in the bag. Your key was in the bag. I was parking my car. I was parking my car. I was looking for a pair of shoes. I was looking for a pair of shoes. I was very thirsty. I was very thirsty. She was smiling at him. She was smiling at him. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, subscribe and comment on this video. ขอบคุณค่ะ